All right, so we're back on Monday after the weekend. We're going to talk about strangers. Do people still help out? Do people still help out even though you don't know them? We talk about them gas prices, and we talk about your kids, man. Some of you got favorite kids. Well, actually, all of you have a favorite child. And some of the things that you've done for your child that you kept from your spouse. Let's get going.
A guy sent me this text message. It says, "Hey, Rome, it's hard nowadays to stick to a marriage. As a 20-year-old, I might have to be single the rest of my life so I don't face consequences. Nowadays, there's too many cheaters. Maybe I need to move out of Bakersfield." Bakersfield is not the problem. Also, statistically, the numbers of cheaters and failed marriages are basically the same. You just see more of it because it's in the media. It's in social media. It's in, the news. That's why. That's news today. So you got to realize that at 20 years old, you haven't even met enough women to make a decision on whether you should get married or not. I mean, you don't know how much money you're going to make. That's the problem. I said this yesterday. You get married too soon and it's disastrous for you long term. You gotta go experience relationships, good relationships, bad relationships. You gotta experience before you know what you want to settle down with. RD4254-7-7 Rome. One of the biggest problems in today's society, children who want everything, now the fancy car, the fancy house, all the money, and they don't work for it. So, of course, a 20-year-old can't find a relationship and wants to stop looking. Give me a break. Yeah. Why? In fact, why would you want to be married at 20? Why would anybody? Your 20s are the best years of your life. Now, maybe you don't make as much money as you'd like to, right? But you're usually in the best shape. You usually look the best. You usually have the most energy. And you have it all out there. And other people in their 20s are in the same boat as you. So in your 20s, you should just be living life carefree and bebopping around, just going through life, right? Then your 30s, you start to make a little money. Maybe you find a career. Maybe, your career's getting kicking. And then you start to really seriously start taking looks at what you want out of life, where you want to live, who you want to be with, things like that. Then you think about marriage. Hi, Rome. It's hard nowadays. Somebody texted me this. It's hard nowadays to stick to a marriage. As a 20-year-old, I might have to be single the rest of my life so I don't face consequences. Nowadays, there's too many cheaters. Maybe I need to move out of Bakersfield. Well, there's just as many cheaters in every other town as there are in Bakersfield. Because statistically, it's really about the same everywhere. Cheaters are cheaters, and marriages fail at the same rate as they have for decades. So, but you're young. You're 20 years old, man. You don't know what you want. You don't even know what you want yet in a woman. You have an idea of what you want, but you don't even know what you want because you haven't experienced what you may or may not want. You're 20 years old, my man. So come on, don't be so cynical about that stuff. RD4254-7-7. Hey, Romeo, I'm 40 years old and I'm with that guy. Marriage is a bad idea. Me and my ex-wife split up about 8 years ago. It was a horrible marriage. Well, okay, so 8 years ago you were 32, which means you were married before 32. How long were you married? The problem is not marriage. The problem is you guys get married too soon, too young, before you even know what you really want out of life. Oh, marriage. Marriage is always a great conversation because it's one of those things that some people figure out, some people are against, some people are totally for, and it's something you always have to work at. People get lazy, they never work, right? People blame marriage for their problems in their relationships, when the reality is it's not the sanctity of marriage, it's you, If you find the right person and you're going to get along and that's the person you're going to be with forever, it doesn't matter if you're married or if you're not married. It's the relationship that matters. So, all right, 84254-7-7. This guy said he's 20 years old. And let me read it real quick. Hey, Rome, it's hard nowadays to stick to a marriage. As a 20-year-old, I might have to be a single for the rest of my life so I don't face consequences. Nowadays, there's too many cheaters. Maybe I got to move out of Bakersfield. Or maybe you just got to grow up because everything you've said, you don't really understand at this point in your life. So you really shouldn't be commenting on it. But hey, We're trying to help you out. Don't be so cynical. 10 years from now, you're going to feel differently because you're going to know more. You got to go through good and bad relationships to figure it all out. You just have to. The problem is a lot of you guys get married way too soon, and then you wonder why it doesn't work out, and you blame marriage for it. No, maybe you should have just dated, and then when it didn't work out, you wouldn't have had to go through this whole process of divorce. You could have just broke up because you never should have been married to that person in the first place. All right, 842-547-7. Yo, Rome, that guy sounds like a pansy. Okay. Hey, tell that boy to buckle up. Many more heartbreaks to come. That's life. But the good news is there are plenty of people who will treat him right also. He might even break a few hearts himself. You're absolutely right. I mean, that's the bottom line. You're too young to understand. Wait till you experience a few relationships. You got to get a few relationships under your belt. Then you start to realize what you want, who the right person is, how you want to live your life, and who you want to live it with. The problem is you guys want it too fast. You want it too fast. You guys get so caught up in, oh my God, this person is the greatest, the one and only. Well, guess what? They're the one and only right now. And around the corner, there's 1,000 other people, 1,000 other partners that are just like them and better. All right, 842-547-7. So guys sent me this. Hey, Rome, it's hard nowadays to stick to a marriage. As a 20-year-old, I might have to be single the rest of my life so I don't face consequences. Nowadays, there's too many cheaters. Maybe I need to move out of Bakersfield. Yeah, maybe. But you're not going to get any better anywhere else. I mean, yo, what's going on?
Hey, what's going on? Hey, I just had to say something about this marriage thing.
Yeah, what about it?
Yeah, you don't get married. I'm with my girl for 14 years. We haven't got married because we're using each other's credit. If one credit goes bad, you can help the other person out with the credit until you get married.
How old are you?
I am 30.
Oh, so you guys been together since you were 16, 14?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, don't get married. It won't last.
I don't want to do that.
Sounds more like a financial situation more than a financial relationship, more than a loving and caring relationship. But all right,
we got 4 kids together, and I own my own house.
Well, so it is a financial relationship. Okay. All right, man.
All right, I'll let you go.
I'm just kidding. I mean, the problem with marriage is those of you that think the institution of marriage is the issue. Okay, we can't get married because it'll fail. If we get married, if we don't get married, then you can't. If we get married and it fails, then it was marriage's fault. No, it's not marriage. It's your problem. I mean, those guys are. Here's the thing about that guy that I was just messing with him about the financial relationship is. They're worried about credit. They're worried about taking care of kids now. It sounds to me like they're worried about financially affording their lifestyle, which is him, his high school sweetheart, and 4 kids, right? That seems a little transactional at this point. And maybe it's not. But that's why marriage doesn't seem to be a big deal, like they said, because of the credit thing. All right, 842-547-7. Hey, good morning, Rome. Hey, a 20-year-old guy cannot make up his mind on what socks and underwear he's going to wear, let alone decide which type of woman he should marry. Heck, us 40-year-olds can't figure that out. Well, at 40, you should be able to figure it out. All right, 842-547-7. All right, so a guy sent me this text message, and I feel bad for the kid because he's 20 years old, and he says, hey, Rome, it's hard nowadays to stick to a marriage as a 20-year-old. I might have to be single the rest of my life so I don't face consequences. Nowadays, there's too many cheaters. Maybe I need to move out of Bakersfield. When the bottom line is, for the most part, statistically, failed marriages and cheating are statistically about the same as they've always been. It hasn't changed much, okay? You just see more of it online. Hey, Rome, I met my husband at 18, got married at 19. We are now in our 30s. It seems like I'm just getting to know him and starting to work on us. Last 10 years has been good and bad, but with kids, work, and bills, we never really enjoyed each other. I mean, but you're still hanging in there. I mean, that's the upside. But at 20 years old, you had no business getting married at 19. I mean, you really didn't. You should have enjoyed your life a little more, and then you would be much better off now than you are today. You probably would have not had as many bad times. RD4254 7-7. Hey, Rome, those guys are jackasses. I'm 29, been with my wife 11 years, married 7, and going strong. You've been with your wife. I'm 29. Well, okay. Not saying it doesn't work. Rome. I was the one who, this is the guy, the 20-year-old. I was just saying in general that marriage is tough nowadays. Marriage is not any tougher today than it was 30, 40, 50 years ago. I don't want to go to bars or dating apps because I feel like that takes the fun out of it. I make decent money and have a sports car. I see most people who drink and smoke, which is a turnoff for me. How do I start finding a good woman? Well, you don't want to do anything fun. You don't want to go to bars. Dating apps are the worst possible place to find a relationship. Bars are not a great place, but I don't know. Go out and meet people. Hang out. You don't have to drink. You don't have to smoke, but hang out. RD4254 7-7. Hey, Rome. I'm married to someone who was married previously for 20 years. This is my first marriage. It is hard being married to someone who was married that long previously. He still comes with a lot of baggage from his ex. So I really think about marriage. It's not for the weak. Love listening and have a good day. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. But marriage isn't the problem. Everybody wants to make the institution of marriage the problem. That is not the problem. The problem is the relationships that you are in. Whether you marry them or just date them, they're either going to work out or they're not. Okay? And there's all the reasons for that have nothing to do with marriage. Okay? Your relationships fail because of you and the person you're in the relationship. Doesn't have to do with love, doesn't have to do with marriage, doesn't have to do with any of that. Some people you're not meant to be with, but you won't know that until you date a lot. I don't know why it is you think if you've only dated one person in your life that you're the big winner. Oh my God, look how great I am. I dated one person and it didn't work out. We got married and marriage ruined it. No, you gotta date a lot of people to find out what you like, to find out what you want, to find out how you're gonna live the rest of your life with one person. Okay, there's nothing wrong with that. Go out on dates, have good dates, have bad dates. Figure it out through trial and error. That you practice. Dating is like practice, okay? Nobody became great without practicing. All right, I want to talk about strangers now. I want to talk about strangers and how strangers have done something good for you. Back in the day, well, first of all, do strangers even do nice things for anybody anymore? People that you don't know, do they do nice things for you? Do you do nice things for people that you don't know? Does that even happen anymore with the world we live in, right? Back in the day, I'm gonna tell you this story because I'll never forget it. I was probably 12. And we're going to Disneyland. Now, we're coming from Humboldt County from an Indian reservation. So we're driving from as close as you can to the tip of California to the bottom of California, right? And we're coming down and we break down on the 99. We break down right there by Wasco on the 99. So tow truck comes, picks us up, takes us to Wasco. There's a mechanic, takes us to a mechanic shop. Little old guy comes out. Says, you know what? I don't got the part to fix your car. Where are you guys headed? We're heading to LA. Don't worry about it. He rigs it up. I can fix this. I can put this. Uses a toothpick, a bottle cap, and a tin can. He puts it all together, fixes it for us. He said, this will get you to LA. Okay, but when you get to LA, you're gonna have to get this part fixed, right? And we're on our way. He didn't charge us anything for it. He didn't charge us for his time. He didn't charge us for anything. He just fixed it. See, that's a stranger doing something nice for a family just trying to get to Disneyland. Now, I don't know if people do that anymore. Do they? RD4254 7-7. When's the last time? What's the nicest thing a stranger's ever done for you? Or you've ever done for a stranger? Hey, Rome, what about stranger danger? I'm not asking kids to walk up to strangers. I'm talking about as adults. Somebody helped you out that you don't know. What's the nicest thing a stranger has done for you? Yeah, what's going on?
What's up, Rome?
What up, man?
Hey, so yesterday I was at 7-Eleven, and for some reason my card didn't want to go through. I tried a couple cards, and their machine wasn't working, right? So I had to leave a couple breakfast tacos and a soda. Anyway, on my way out, some dude's like, hey, I'll pay for you. And I was like, are you sure? He's like, yeah. Some big heavyset dude. His name was Leo. So, Leo, if you're listening, thank you. Anyway, yeah, he paid for me, asked me what I did, and I'm a school bus driver. We're dropping food off to the special needs kids, so he called me all in my uniform. So he said, Christmas came early.
That's just karma right there.
Yeah.
Hey, was Leo Mexican? Because I know a big dude named Leo. Did he look like he could be a bouncer at a club?
Yeah.
All right.
He had
Well,
a big
that's
Raider
nice.
sticker on the back of his SUV. So there you go.
You know what's funny is I'll pay for somebody's stuff in front of me just so they'll hurry up because they're taking too long.
Just put it on my tab so we can hurry up.
Exactly. Get out of because they'll be fumbling, and for a cup of coffee, I'll be like, I got it, bro. Just move out of my way. I gotta
Just
be
get out
somewhere.
of here. Yeah.
All right, man. Thanks for calling.
Yeah, no problem.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Do strangers still do nice things for other people? I guess they do. All right, 842-547-7. Like I said, what's the nicest thing a stranger's ever done for you? Or maybe you've done it. People still help out other people when they don't know them. Strangers helping strangers. What's the nicest thing anyone's done for you? Good morning, Al. What's up?
What's up, Romeo Hot 944? This is Marco.
What's going on?
I heard the radio for Nice Strangers do for you guys.
Yeah, what's up?
Nice Strangers for me, they bought me I lost a loved one before, they paid for my cross. And for Thanksgiving, I help a homeless man for Thanksgiving, and I give him a plate for food. And he was homeless, and he was asking for food. I gave to him homeless food for him, for Thanksgiving.
You gave him food. You didn't give him homeless food. You gave him food because he was homeless. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for calling. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Romeo.
See, it's nice to see that people are still doing stuff for people they don't know. Good morning, Al. What's going on?
Hey, Romeo.
Hey, what's up?
I have something that a stranger did for me that I thought was incredibly nice.
Hold on. First of all, you're probably a hot chick, so guys do stuff for you all the time.
No, this was, I was on my way to Bakersfield, and I don't know it very well. And my daughter had a doctor's appointment at a hospital, and I got to what I thought was the nearest area. And I rolled down my window, and a couple next to me at the stoplight, I said, hey, do you guys know where this hospital's at? Did a big favor and guide me there. And they said, yeah, no problem. So they got in front of me, and they took me 5 or 6 miles, and I ended up getting to her appointment on time, and I was incredibly grateful.
Wow.
I didn't know them, and they were super sweet to help me out.
That is nice because sometimes people are more stingy with their time than they are with money or, things like that. That actually is extremely nice.
Yeah, and I was so grateful. I was like, man, I wish I would have gotten their names or something, but...
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for calling. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks.
All right, 842-547-7. Yeah. So what's the nicest thing a stranger's ever done for you? And I know that the couple leading her to the hospital seems a little silly, but a lot of people are very stingy with their time, man. They won't even give you good directions. They won't even take the time to give you directions, let alone drive you there. Strangers, right? Do people still help other people out? What's the nicest thing a stranger's done for you? Yo, Rome, the other day I stopped at Fusco on the east side. I saw a guy taking a bag of Doritos out of the trash. I told him, hold on, I'll bring him food. I went in, bought him a double pack of sandwiches, some chips, water, chocolate, and a piece of chocolate chip cake or a piece of chocolate cake. It maybe took me 5-10 minutes, and he was gone already. Sandwich turned into lunch for me and my wife at the chocolate cake. That's crazy. Already 42547-7. Rome. One time, my 4-year-old daughter and I broke down on the freeway right there before White Lane exit heading north. I called my mom, dad, my husband. Everyone was busy at my youngest daughter's birthday party. I was late to my own party. The tow truck guy stops, asks me if everything was okay. He tells me and my daughter to walk down to the grass so we are away from traffic. He changes my flat tire out of my spare. Heaven sent. I won't ever forget him. That's cool. That's what I'm saying. I guess, I'm going to tell you right now, if you really know a tow truck driver is a great person if they ever do anything for you without charging you. Because tow truck drivers, I think they're pretty much accountable. A lot of them are accountable, for towing your car once they put it up, things like that. If you ever get a tow truck driver that helps you out and just out of the goodness of his heart, man, you got a good guy there or a good girl. It's out 94.1. What's up?
What's going on, Rome? Chilla Gilly.
What up, Gilly?
This happened the other day. It wasn't the nicest thing, but me and Annette got out of the gym, and, we're going up Oswell, and there's a dude that, he's having car trouble. So, anyway, I see a girl pushing. So I thought maybe it was his girl, too. So I jumped out, helped him push it out of the way. Another guy came and pushed it out of the way. Well, then, the guy said thanks and everything. And the girl starts walking back. The girl had gotten off to help. And I was like, wow, that's a rarity,
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, you know what? We all helped him out, and, because it was on a steep hill, So anyway, she goes, hey, I just came out of the gym, too. I guess I'm working out again. I go, I guess so.
Well, that's pretty impressive of her.
Yeah, I thought that was the girl, the guy, But no, she had stopped her car to the side, too, because I saw her get in her Camry, and I go, oh, wow.
Just a nice person.
Yeah.
All right, later, man. That's what I'm saying. I guess people still are doing nice people for other people. All right, what's the nicest thing a stranger's ever done for you, or maybe you've done for them? People still help people out, even if they don't know each other. Like, what's the nicest thing a stranger's ever done for you? I got a couple of stories. There's good people. Good people. For whatever reason. They do nice things. All right, 842-5477. Yo, Rome. Let's see here. Strangers paying for our Starbucks. Yeah, that's more of a trendy thing, though. I get it. That's great. Don't get me wrong. But that's kind of a trend. Somebody saw that on TikTok and said, oh, let me be nice and pay for something. No. I'm talking about, some people do some are really, really helpful. Good morning, Hal. What's going on?
What's up, Romeo?
What up, man?
Hey, you know what? Nice thing a stranger did for me, man, is I had got off work around 2 a.m. and I got a flat tire, man. This dude pulled over and he gave me his spare. He changed it and everything for me. I mean, I could have changed it, but he did it for me. And I asked him for his number so I could give him his spare back. He's like, don't worry about it, man. He just said, oh, it's to God. I said, okay. So later on, when I woke up the next day, I went to Walmart on Oswald, the new one. This lady and her son were buying groceries, and they didn't have enough. Dude, I ended up paying for all the groceries, man.
Wow. So it was immediately you were put in another position to help somebody.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so it felt good, man. Especially a little kid, man. He was like, thank you, because they didn't have enough for their milk and some cereal that he wanted. He was all happy, man. I was happy to do it. Someone helped me, I helped someone else, man.
So that's pretty impressive. It's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
All right. I was just thinking about, I had a stranger help me. I broke down next to that golf course on I-5 in L.A. And at midnight, and a tow truck driver got me to a hotel. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. All right, man. Yeah.
All right.
All right. Cool. I'm glad to see that people are still doing good things for other people. Already 4254777. What's the nicest thing a stranger's ever done for you? All right, so strangers, right? I think there are a lot of nice people still in this world. A lot of people that still want to help out other humans, even though it doesn't get the social media clicks or the clickbait that the media wants. I really believe it. Already 4254777. What's going on?
Hey, I actually do believe, there's still good people out here in this world.
Well, I do too. I do
My
too.
boyfriend actually is one of them. He always helps with people that are standing out in the street. And I'm just like, no, let's go. Like, we're running late or this or that. And he's like, no, like, they're struggling. They're by themselves. Somebody crashed into them. And I'm just like, all right. So usually he's the driver because I hate driving. He always makes me switch seats at that point, and he's always the one helping. So I would say I'm the bad person in a way, but he's definitely the good person.
Well,
and actually, he doesn't really have the best of luck, so I don't know about karma, but he ain't getting that good one back.
Yeah, I don't believe in karma at all, but okay, it's nice. So what have you gotten used to the fact that you just got to sit and wait for him to help somebody?
Yeah, sadly, like last week, there was somebody right there by the Rite Aid off of Panama, and he was pushing his. He told me, "Come on, like he's just struggling there. He's by himself." I think that we spent about 20 minutes there since he was turning right, and we had to get him to a safe spot.
Oh, gotcha. Well, all right, we'll see. All right, well, thanks for calling. I appreciate it.
No problem. Bye.
That's what I say. It's just, I think there's still nice people out there. And I think most people are nice, to be honest with you. But it does get kind of rough sometimes when you help somebody out. I'll tell you why. So this happened maybe about 2 years ago. I'm driving down. What road was I on? I think I was on Allen Road. And this little girl, she couldn't have been more than 100 pounds, if that, was pushing a car. They ran out of gas, her and her friend. So I pull up, I jump out to push it to help them because, I'm still the nice guy. And then like 5 other dudes. There was 5 of us guys all in trucks. We all just park on the Allen Road, jump out, push this car in. And I don't think these 2 women, well, they were young girls. They just didn't know what to say. They were like, "Oh my God, what's happening here?" And obviously they said thanks, but it's just crazy. I mean, there's a lot of good people still. And it's unfortunate that people think the world's different. All right, 842-547-7. Do strangers still help people out? 842-547-7. Rome, the best thing a stranger did for me was give me a good night. A good night. Okay. Hey, Rome. Could it be that we're too busy on our phones to be nice to strangers? That could be. You could be right. Yeah, probably. I mean, not paying attention. I still think most people want to be nice, though. Phones or no phones, or you might be right about being distracted, but I think most people are still nice. Hey, Rome, your story is old school. Nobody's doing anything free nowadays. I grew up in a very rural part of California on the side of a highway. Many times people would run out of gas near our house, go over and ask my dad for gas. My dad would give it to them free of charge. That doesn't happen anymore. I get it. I don't know. You want to hope, though, right? You want to feel like you still live around good people and that good people do still do things for other people. The problem, though, is can you trust them? Like, how many of you would if somebody legitimately walked up to you and needed something? If somebody legitimately walked up to me and said, "You know what? I can't afford this milk and this bread. Any chance you could help me out?" I would 100% do it without thinking. But how many people are trying to scam you? That's the problem. We were so, I think a lot of us are a little delusional when it comes to what's real and what's not in the world today. And are people trying to scam you? But the other side of that is, if you look at somebody and they ask you, "Hey, would you mind buying this milk and bread for me because I just can't afford it?" And you do it, whether you got scammed or not, you did the right thing, right? So I guess that's how you have to look at it. RD42547-7. I still think there are people out there that do nice things for people. Maybe you're right. Maybe everybody's too busy on their phones, or maybe, it's just, yeah. All right, 842-547-7. When's the last time, a stranger did something for you, or maybe you did something for? I think there's a lot of good people out there. The times that it's happened the most for me when I've met people and they've done something just because they're nice, usually when I'm out of town. Usually it happens when I'm out of town. I could tell you half a dozen stories of being somewhere out of town and just meeting people, and they're just cool, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we could do this, we could do that." Well, So yeah, I think there's still a lot of good people out there. Good morning, Hot. What's going on?
Hey, what's up, Romeo? Hey, check this out. This Saturday, I helped out a lot. I bought a bunch of beer, a bunch of food, barbecued, and then late at night when the homeless were walking the streets, I was inviting them up for breakfast or whatever you want to call it, dinner, and I'm helping them out. You know what I mean? There was a bunch of proud of them out there. Like, I want to say around midnight, 1 o'clock.
What the hell is going on in your neighborhood, Rob? Jesus.
They just passed through, and I was inviting them up. Hey, you want a hot dog? You want some chicken? You want a soda, a beer?
That's hilarious. That's funny.
Yeah, I was helping out. I was doing a good thing, man.
or Raider Rob, you ain't got no friends, so
yeah, that's true, because they can't hang out late. They got to go home early.
RD42547-7. Strangers helping you out. When's the last time a stranger helped you out? Or maybe you were the stranger helping somebody else out. Hey, Rome, I was at a gas station when this woman asked me for some gas money. I said, sure, but you got to take care of the kid. She was happy. I was happy. It was a win-win. Oh, there you go. RD42547-7. Good morning, Al. What's going on?
Yo, Rome, Raider Joe.
What up, Joe?
Hey, man, I tell you what's funny, what happened to me. So I was coming home from a meeting in San Francisco about a few years back, and I was on 5 right there by the Button Wheeler Racing thing, that new gas station.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I was tired. I got me a Red Bull. These 4 kids, they were like sitting out there. They're asking everybody for money. And then I was like, and then they came to me and I go, what's wrong? They go, we need gas. And I go, gas? Yeah, we went to a concert in San Francisco. We used all our money, and we're trying to get back to L.A. And they're on empty, dude. I was like, what? I go to the gas right there. I put $40 in. They were hugging me. Sir, thank you. We didn't know if we were going to get home and stuff. And I was like, I go, dude, that happened to me when I was like 20. I went to the Fresno car show, and then we spent all our money. We were at Pixie. Out of gas, dude. And some man randomly paid me back, dude, and put gas in. So I go, I got to pay this back,
That's
man.
hilarious.
Paid them back. Them kids were so happy, dude. They were jumping around. They're like, thank you. I got them a soda and some chips.
That's hilarious. See, I would trust somebody on the side of the freeway who's looking for gas, not somebody over here on White Lane.
Oh, no, not in town. Yeah, especially in town here, dude. No.
What did you send me? Raider James sent me. I think it was Raider James. He's the only one I know up in Humboldt County. What's up, Rome? My family and I helped some of the homeless out here in Humboldt. A couple of months back, I helped this homeless lady and her dog get food. Also went through all of our closets and gave bags of clothes and shoes we didn't wear to a group of homeless in this camp by Walmart. They were very thankful. It's a big homeless population here, as you know. Yes, I have lived. Everybody knows I grew up in Humboldt. Have a blessed one, Raider James. Yeah, Raider James is such a nice guy. That's awfully sweet of you, Raider James. That's nice that you helped them out. But the homeless in Humboldt are different, man. They're just a different group. RD42547-7. But see, strangers still do nice things for other people. It's on 94.1. RD42547-7. Hey, Romeo. You don't care about the Oscars. Do you care about these gas prices right now? Well, you got to care to some extent about the gas prices. But, I mean, what are your options? What are you supposed to do? I mean, I see these TikToks or these Instagram reels all the time that said, I don't worry about gas prices. What am I supposed to do? Walk everywhere? I mean, maybe. I'm not really sure what, you got to worry about them to some extent unless you have unlimited money. I mean, I don't have unlimited money, so I do have to pay attention, yeah. Probably drive a little less. But then again, I don't drive much anywhere anyways. I come to work, I go to the gym, and I go to the golf course. So I don't really go anywhere to begin with. So, yeah, you have to worry about them, man. It's gonna tighten things up. I was just talking to a friend of mine today, and she was saying how her daughter is worried about it. I think she's only like 17, 18 maybe, still in high school, and she pays for her own gas. So she's worried about the $50 going up to $70 to fill up her car. So I guess, yeah. RD42547-7. But the funnier part about that story, when my friend told me about it, about her kid, was not that the gas prices went up. It was that she actually, at 16 or 17, she recognized when it comes to being her money she has to spend and not her parents' money. You guys recognize that? You guys remember when you realized, mom and dad, it was your money and you changed your attitude? about how you spent it when it wasn't mom and dad's money you were spending anymore. That was the funnier part of the story to me. RD42547, because I remember the specific moment that I realized I was not spending my dad's money anymore, that I had to pay for things. And it was when I had to go buy a thermos. My dad, because when I was in college, I had a job where I worked early in the mornings and late at night. So I got me a thermos for coffee. Everybody, you kids won't understand this today because you guys all have these Stanley thermoses. But these thermoses were expensive. Now, my dad had about 4 or 5 of them. And he would have easily let me leave with one when I moved out of his house. Without even thinking twice, he would have gave me 1 or 2. But it didn't occur to me. To me, it was just a thermos. My dad had 4 of them. The first time I went to buy a thermos, it was so expensive. I realized, wait a second, I need to calm down here. And I started to recognize what things cost. And I was spending my own money.
Top of the morning, Mr. Romeo.
Hey, what's going on, man?
Man, Mr. Romeo, man, them gas prices, man, so high, man, it ain't even funny right now, man.
Okay. I don't think the gas prices are much higher than they were a few years ago, but okay.
Oh, that's right. Oh, it was high back then, like 4 years back?
Yeah, amazing. It's amazing how stupid you people become when you start not realizing that our prices were this high before.
Yeah, you actually right. Man, we'll have see, Mr. Romeo, man, that's why you gotta stop drinking in the morning, man. It messes up your whole concentration, man.
Yeah, that's nice,
Mr. Romeo, I got another one for you, man. You know, the homeless people, man, they different, man. They don't ask for change. They ask for a few bucks.
Yeah, that is right. That is right. All right, get out of here. I mean, I know I'm smarter than all of you, and I hate to, make you look stupid, but yeah, gas prices have been this high before, So, yeah, good luck with that. Romeo outside of the 4.1. RD42547. I know all these idiots are out here crying about gas prices, and it's legitimate to some extent, but don't act like it's new, Don't act like that we haven't gone through this before within the last 10 years, if not less. Hey, Rome, gas prices was $8 in 2022. So that's what? 4 years ago? 4 years ago, we were going through the same thing. And now what? Just goes to show how uneducated and stupid people are. I mean, stupid's not even the right word. You're uneducated on the facts, and then you go out and you make stupid comments, right? I mean, that just shows maybe you should keep your mouth shut because you sound like a moron when you do stuff like that. Yeah, life hasn't changed much. It's not like we didn't go through this before, and we'll get through it just like we did last time. I mean, what's your option? Cry about it or figure out a way to get through it? Hey, yo, Rome. All these people complaining about gas prices. I remember when diesel was $7.50 a gallon. It's not near that right now, and hopefully it goes back down. But also, these are the same people that don't have a problem spending $20 to $30 every time they buy a beer or alcohol, or every time they buy a coffee. Okay, so just you idiots. It gets embarrassing listening to people complain about things that they're just not educated enough about, and then they say stupid things. Good morning, Al. What's going on?
Hey, what's up, Rome?
Hey, what up, Ruben?
Man, yesterday I was at Fast Trip and I filled up the truck, and the diesel one, it was like 173, 174. And the guy turns like he's pumping on the other side, kind of come around and look at my side. He goes, "How can you afford that?" I said, "I get up every morning, I go to work." He just looked at me. You know what I mean, Rome? Like, that's what I do. I ain't going to stop going places or do what I do because gas has gone up 45 cents, 55 cents. Dude, quit the crying already.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
It ain't going to change anything. You're whining, complaining. It ain't going to change anything. Them prices are here to stay for the whole summer, like every summer when it happens the last 2-3 years.
Exactly.
But you know what, Rome? It's this hole that we live in here in Bakersfield. I think messes with everybody. You know what I mean? The chemicals from the orchard.
No, it's really just a bunch of ignorant people who are uneducated on life and the reality of the world we live in, and they want to go out and act like they know what they're talking about because they saw a TikTok that said, "Oh my God, this happened or that happened." Well, what happened today to make gas prices go up didn't happen 4 years ago, and gas prices still went up. So yeah, they're just idiots.
Rome, you know what's funny? We were talking about that because on Instagram they're always posting that, like the high prices. But these fools are always like at a Chevron or a Texaco, a Mobil. Pull up that faster, AMP. It's about $1.50. It's cheaper.
254-777. Hey, Romeo, I want to tell you something about gas prices. My son is 25 years old. He has a decent job. He's doing okay, living out on his own. Well, me and my husband, we bought him a new car last year. And gas prices have gone up, so I've been helping him out with gas. My husband said when we got him the new car that he had to pay for everything on his own for the new car. And before that, we were helping him with a gas card. But now that gas prices have gone up, I've been helping him with gas. I've been helping him pay for gas, and I haven't told my husband about it. I don't think he'll find out. But you got to take care of your kids. My husband, I don't think, would understand. Yeah. I mean, it's kind of funny, right? How many of you moms and dads, usually moms probably, right? I do have a buddy, by the way, and I did want to talk about that a little bit. Some of the things you've done for your kids and you didn't tell your spouse about because maybe they don't agree with it or something. Or maybe they, maybe like this woman said, they bought their adult son a new car and cut him off from other stuff, right? Okay, I get it. I got a buddy who his wife doesn't like him eating hot dogs, so he goes out and eats hot dogs with the kids. And he says, "Oh no, the kids wanted to go out and have hot dogs, so we went out." And he doesn't tell her. And that way, when he gets caught, actually, he can tell her that it was the kids. Do you do anything like that? Already 4254777. Have you done anything with the kids or for the kids that you don't tell your spouse about? You guys know Big Boy, right? Big Boy has 5 kids. And I'm pretty sure that his wife is hooking up the kids behind his back. Yeah, in some form or fashion. All right. Have you ever done that? I'm trying to think. I don't think my mom or dad has ever done that for me. I think they've, I don't think they've ever done something for me and hid it from each other or hid it from the other. At least I don't believe so. Alrighty, 4254777. You ever done that? Done something for your kids and hid it from your spouse?
Good morning, Romeo.
Hey, what's up?
Well, I don't have a spouse. My spouse has been passed away for some time, but I have to hide what I do from one kid to the next. And they're all adults. Like, all of my kids are officially 18 and over. So, but I have to hide what I do from one to the next because they will all talk mess. I guess they'll sit up there and have a little huddle on a text message or whatever and talk about me. Like, oh, do you know what mom bought this person or mom bought that or mom said she was broke, but she turned around and bought this kid that. Just counting my pockets and stuff.
That is so funny because, they will do.
Man, I bought my son a car. Life happens or whatever, but he's a good son. He's a good kid.
Yeah.
He's a good man.
Look, man, you don't have to explain to me. If you want to buy, you buy your kids whatever you want.
Right. So I bought him a car, because he always keeps him a job or whatever. And man, for the last month and something, they've been investigating, trying to figure out where did this money come for him to get a car. He's got this nice car. And they're trying to figure out what changed and what happened.
That is so...
And I'm just sitting here looking like, I don't know. When you find out, you Magneto.
That's so funny. Oh my God, that's great. Oh, that's great. That's awesome. That is so cool.
You have a good morning.
All right, you too. Yeah, that's so cool. Yeah, now I've never even thought of you about that. You hiding things from your spouse of how you're hooking up your kids, but yeah, how are you hiding things from other kids? Your sibling. That's a good one too. What do you got to hide from your other kids? All right, 842-547-7. Hey, Rome. My daughter, she just moved out. First time living on her own. My wife doesn't know that every week I go by and just give her a little cash so she can buy some groceries. Yeah. I mean, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You know, they're your kids, man. It's always funny when parents though aren't on the same page. Like one parent will care about this, the other parent will care about that, and it's funny what you'll do behind your spouse's back for your kids. All right, let's talk a little bit about some of the things you do for your kids, right? That you don't, that you didn't tell your spouse about, or you don't tell your spouse about, or maybe it's something that you do for your kids that you don't tell your other kids about. Good morning, Al. What's going on?
Hey, what's up, Ron? The Seahawk Lou.
Yeah, what's going on, Lou?
Hey, so I got one thing I hide from my wife that I do for my kids. Hope she's not listening, but every time we go grocery shopping, I let them buy like a chocolate snack or a bag of chips they're not supposed to eat.
Okay.
And we always say, we got to get rid of the evidence in the car. So before we get home, we got to find a trash can and throw away all the evidence. And if it's chips, you got to clean your fingers.
Wow.
And show up like if we just bought groceries, you know?
Innocent. Yeah, that's hilarious.
Hey, you got to get rid of the evidence.
All right, Luke, get out of here.
All right, Ro.
RD4254-7. Hey, Romeo. Let me tell you what I do for our daughter. She moved out of the house a few years ago. My wife is one of those independent women that told my daughter she has to make it on her own after moving out. My wife doesn't know that I got my daughter a credit card in case she needs anything. The bill goes to my daughter's place so that my wife won't see it. My wife would be pissed off if she ever found out, Rome, so don't let her know. You told me. All right, 842-547-7.
Hey, what's up, Rome?
Hey, Ruben, what up, man?
Man, hiding things. So me and my baby girl, you know, I coach her in soccer. Every Tuesday and Thursday we have practice. So we get done real quick, we wrap it up so we can make it to the Starbucks and buy her one. And I tell her, just make sure when we finish it by the time we get home, and throw that cup in the trash can. Don't let your sisters catch you, because I'm in trouble.
You're hiding it from the other girls, not from Gina.
Yeah, because I'll get in trouble. I ain't worried about Gina. I'm more worried about the other girl.
That is so funny that you guys do that. You hide stuff from your kids, too. That is so
but you know what,
funny.
I have a neighbor that I saw her drop some stuff off in the trash can, and I just pulled up next to her. Hey, what are you doing? She was like, oh, I got to hide my McDonald's evidence because I didn't buy the kids any. I started rolling.
All right, Ruben.
All right, later, bro.
I mean, that's hilarious, by the way. I mean, that you got to hide stuff from because you hook one kid up in more than the other. And you got to hide stuff from your kids. Oh, my gosh. All right, 842-547-7. It's funny. A while back, I wrote something down about, do you guys treat your kids equally or not? Apparently not, huh? All right, 842-547-7. Yo, Rome, check this out. We got played by one of our daughters, okay? She was telling us how she didn't have enough money for groceries, so my wife was buying her groceries and I was buying her groceries. Me and my wife didn't talk about it. We thought we were hiding it from each other. Turns out we were. My daughter played us. I finally found out and asked her about it and then told her that I was doing the same thing. Yeah, well, the kids will play you too, man. We can talk about that too. How'd your kids play you? All right, 842-547-7. What do you do for your kids that you don't tell your spouse about, or maybe you don't tell their siblings about? All right, 842-547-7. Hey, Romeo. I think that's kind of messed up that those parents that called in and said they do things for their kids and not for their other kids. Well, I mean, I don't know. Is it messed up? If some of your well, let me look at it like this. And I know you're talking about Ruben hooking up his daughter with something, but it's just Starbucks, man. Hooking him up with Starbucks, not the other kids. Hide it from the other kids. I mean, okay, maybe he does stuff for the other girls that he doesn't that they don't know about. But what are you gonna do? You can't honestly treat all of your kids equally, right? Especially like the lady who said she bought a car. The boy, she said he's a good boy, he's a good son, he's a good kid, he's a good man. Help him out. She got the means to help out her son. Help him out. And we've talked about this before. Maybe the other kids make more money. That's where you guys fail to learn. I mean, every kid. This is where I say when you say this about, and I'll go back to treating the kids equally. Every kid does not need the same from their parents. So you can't treat them equally. If you try to treat them equally, you're doing a disservice to the child. Okay? It's just not possible. Every child is different. Every child has different needs and wants, and, it's just, they're not equal, unfortunately. Now, there are some of you out there who are just blatantly have a favorite child, okay? I know, and you do. Everybody has a favorite child that they will do a little bit more for, I think. But it might not be that much more, but you're not treating your kids equal, are you? RD 4254-7-7. RD 4254-7-7. Talking about treating your kids equally. And do you have a favorite? Every single parent has a favorite child. I don't care what you say. I don't care if you lie to yourself about it or not. You're lying to yourself, okay? Every parent has a favorite child. If you have more than one kid, you have a favorite child, okay? And you make stupid justifications and you lied to yourself about it to make you feel better, all right? All right, 842-547-7. I said that because this woman said, hey, Romeo, I'm a mother of 3 and I love all my kids. I do not have a favorite. They are all really good kids. So I can't believe that you just said that right now. Well, no, you're wrong. You're lying to yourself about it, okay? There's no way that you might treat all your kids equally to an extent, and you believe that because one kid needs more or one kid needs less than the other. So to you, that's equal. And you don't even know that you're doing it, okay? You people make these justifications. Like, no, they're all my favorites. No, they're not.
Hi, Romeo.
Hey, what's
you
up?
You guys are talking about favorites.
Oh, yes. You guys all got favorites. Just lie to yourself.
I have 5 children, and my other kids tell me that my favorite is my oldest, but he keeps in touch more, and he does stuff for me, and I do stuff for him. So we're always in contact, and so they say he's my favorite, and I'm like, I love you guys all.
Well, loving somebody all and having a favorite that can be mutually. That doesn't have to be mutually exclusive. You can love them all, and you can treat them all a certain way and take care of them all, but you have a favorite. You do.
my youngest daughter, she's my favorite because she's my smallest, so I just say, she's my favorite. She's little.
Just don't ever, all you got are moms and dads. You can have your favorite when you're alone looking in the mirror at night, but just don't tell them and you'll be fine.
No, but I mean, I don't feel like I do, but like they say I do.
You do? You know, and that makes it even worse because people aren't stupid. Kids aren't stupid. They'll see when you're treating their siblings differently. They understand. They pay attention. So yeah, they know if they're telling you that you have a favorite, then they're probably right, and you're just in denial.
Okay.
RD42547-7. Who's your favorite child? You guys have one. You just lie to yourselves to make yourselves feel better, but deep down in the bottom of your soul, when you're alone at night, you know which one's your favorite. You just don't say it out loud. Hey, Romeo, it is the truth. You're right. I have 8 kids. I do treat them equal, but the one baby is 6, and he gets anything and everything, what he wants on a daily basis. His brothers and sisters know he is the favorite. Well, yeah, of course they do. You're not hiding it. Kids aren't that stupid. They know when their brothers or sisters are being treated and getting a little extra attention. They know who mom and dad's favorite is, you know? And I'm going to tell you right now, back for that last lady who said her oldest son puts in the effort, more effort to contact her, to be in her life and make sure she knows. Look, man, if you're going to put in the effort to be the favorite, then dang it, you should reap the rewards of being the favorite child, okay? The problem is a lot of you try to be the favorite and you put in the work, but yet there's always one that mom and dad like more. So stop. You need to stop trying to be the favorite, okay? If you're trying to be the favorite kid and mom and dad acknowledge you're the favorite child, then keep doing it. But if you're trying to be the favorite child and you're not, it's not working, you need to stop right now. All right, 842-547-7. Hey, Rome, I have 4 kids, and I tell each one of them they are in the top 4. Well, one of them's still the favorite.
Hey, Romeo, good morning. It's your girl, Shadiva. How you doing?
I'm great, Shadiva. What's going on?
I just chimed in. You know, I have a total of 4 kids from 36, 33, 27, and 15.
Okay.
So I help all of my kids out, like as far as, going through little tough patches, loaning money. I loan them money. I don't give them nothing. They're grown now.
Okay.
But I'm not, my 3 oldest, because they're adults. 2 of them don't have a problem with paying back, right? Mm-hmm. But I have one. Baby, every time she called me to borrow some money, I tell her, get off my phone and have your co-signer to call me. That's her husband. She's going to come up with a song and a dance or why she feel like I didn't have to be born. And I feel like you should. Listen, have your co-signer call me, ma'am. You don't. Yeah.
Oh, that's hilarious. That's hilarious.
So I have one kid that needs a co-signer because the co-signer is going to make sure it gets to me at the time. He's going to time stamp it.
That's hilarious. Oh, that's great. That's great.
So, I love her. I love her to pieces, but she's not the favorite.
But you got a favorite.
I do.
Okay. Nothing wrong with that.
I do have a favorite, but I started to sing because I got it from I piggybacked this off my mom. So you whisper in each one of your kids' ear and you say, you're my favorite. Mm-hmm. You just tell each one of them that. So guess what? When it all come out, because I found out on a group chat, mom told me that I'm her favorite. Then the other one said, well, mom, they threw me all under the bus. I told all of them.
That's awesome. All right, Shaniva, thanks for calling. Okay. RD42547. So let me tell you guys something, though. And I'm going to tell you moms and dads this because I know you don't want to admit this to yourself or admit it at all. But you have a favorite, okay? You can't help yourself. It's human nature. Now, you could love all your kids the same. You could treat them the same. You could help them out in when they need help with whatever they need help out with. But you do have a favorite. You can't look at your life before. Everybody look at your life. You have a favorite coworker, right? You have a favorite person because you married them or they wouldn't have been your favorite. You would have, you have a favorite coworker. You may like them. But when I say you have a favorite, you guys don't understand. I guess you guys think because I say one's your favorite that the others suck. And that's not what I'm saying. You have a favorite. You have a favorite cousin. In your friend group, you have a favorite friend that you like more than the rest of them. I mean, it's just human nature. Every group that you're involved in, you have a favorite. So how can you sit there and say that you don't have a favorite when it comes to your children? They're another group. And you have a favorite. You just don't want to say it out loud. And you never should say it out loud. I'm not saying you should. I'm just saying you should acknowledge that you do to yourself. And you probably do. RD42547-7. Romeo, I'm probably the only parent that will admit this. And my wife knows this because I have told her plenty of times. I told my daughter, since once or twice, we have 3 daughters, and none of them are my favorite because I wanted a son. If I had a son, he would absolutely be my favorite. And my daughters all know that. I don't have a favorite because I wanted a son and got daughters. That is cold-hearted. You are a cold piece of work to say that one, but okay. Like I said, the people who say they don't have a favorite are just lying to themselves. Okay, you're just lying to yourself. Everybody has a favorite something. It's just human nature. Friend, coworker, I don't know, family member. Everybody does.
I just want to comment on, the favorites.
Sure. Yeah.
I have 4 children, and they're constantly trying to get me to admit who's my favorite all the time. So They think it's my oldest because I do everything for her, which I do. They think it's my son because he's my only, and I do everything for him. They think it's the baby because I do everything for her. But if I have to be honest and admit, because you're trying to get me to admit this, it's actually my middle child. So when everything's aligned perfectly, we get along the best. We laugh the same. We get along well. But she also is the one that gets on my nerves the most because we are, the most similar. But if I had to be completely honest, it's my middle, and I'm not naming names. I want no one to come back to me. You got me admitting the truth here, so it's my middle because we get along the best. We just kind of think the same. She gets me. We can do looks together. She knows what I'm talking about. But because of that, we are so similar. She's the one that that gets on my nerves.
I mean, that's fine. That's fine. It's not a problem. There's nothing wrong with it. You have a favorite in every group of people you're around. You just have one. It doesn't mean you treat everybody else different.
That coworker, you got a favorite coworker, you got a favorite relative. We got to be honest with ourselves.
All right, thanks for calling. The problem comes is when you start treating them differently because of that. That's the problem. But you do. You do. There's nothing wrong with it. You're fine. You're normal.
Romeo in the Morning.
Every morning.
On 94.1.